Good evening to those who listen. It is November 10th, 2018, 6:31 p.m. Sorry I'm a little late. I had to scarf down my dinner real fast. So if I burp, I'll say excuse me in advance. All right, so I want to definitely get over to the chat here, which I'm at right now. I got it all set up ahead of time this time. And I got the other videos set up, ready to go. Hopefully we'll have a nice, smooth stream tonight. All right. Hello, China Miss Jones. Can everybody hear me? Can everybody hear me? And I guess can everybody see the screen share? Okay, good. All right. So I wanted to discuss, I want to kind of wait a little bit to get more people here. But I want to discuss the Halo that I got. Awesome. And welcome to everybody that's joining in tonight. Yes. Okay. Sorry, just reading the comments real fast. Yeah. I want to discuss the Halo that I got earlier, and then what could have been a double rainbow or a double halo around the inner halo. Now I couldn't see the whole halo around the inner halo, but it looked like there was a top part of the halo for sure that was over that. And the halo from the second video of the three was rainbow. I mean, you can see a little bit of the rainbow in the first one too, but you can really see it clear. And there was also other things that happened in the third video that I wanted to talk about, which was for some reason it looked like the sky turned from blue to purple for a couple seconds. And then I also could see a lens, a giant lens, like the outlines of a lens on the left side of it. So I would like to show you that too, again, if you haven't already seen it. And I'm going to slow it down to quarter speed, and then hopefully I'll be able to show you that. And then maybe pause it too at certain spots too. All right, let's get a count here. We got Laura. I don't know if Laura's still here. Laura puts a lot of links to her videos, which is fine. I don't mind that. I'm surprised it went in here. Usually when somebody tries to type a link in here, it doesn't work. But hello to Yuxel. Is that how you pronounce that? China Miss Jones. Hello, Tina. Hello, Jay. Hello, Laura. Hello, Singing Mistress. Hello, Sherry Miller. Hello, Kevin. Halo over the moon. Is that tonight you're talking about? So do you got, China Miss Jones, you got the halo also in Atlanta. Hello, Jason. I think I said hello, Sherry. Hello, Paul. Hello, Darren. They're trying to fix. What are they trying to fix? I know they haven't been doing the greatest job in the world putting up those chemtrails to hide things. The sun is going to shut down a little. The real sun are we talking about? And hello, Jay Apathy Meadows. And my sinuses have been really bad lately, so if you hear me sniffing, I'm sorry. I'm taking all my allergy medicines. I'm supposed to. At least I'm not sneezing anymore. Yesterday, I was sneezing for like 6 hours straight. I mean, not continuously, but Almost. It was awful. Skies were purple at sunrise yesterday. It looked like in my video, though, that it just turned purple for a couple seconds. I'll show you that too. This place sucks. Is you talking about Earth? Well, we're not going to be here much longer, so we just got to put up with this place for a little bit longer. All right, I want to know. The sun is going to shut down for a while. Yes. I forgot what I asked already. When is the sun going to shut down for a little while? It kind of looked like the whole sky was purple for, well, at least everything that was in my screen turned purple for a little while. I don't want food production to shut down. Well, I really think that the technology that they have up there with the sun simulator, which I really believe it's some part of a like LED lighting system of some kind, and I really believe that those could still grow food. It would just be like, you know, an artificial, like in the greenhouse or something. And we already know that LED lights are used to in tanning booths. So if people say, if the sun wasn't really there, how am I getting a tan? You can still get a tan from LED lights. So, Singing Mistress, you say you got the halo in Illinois. The sun is going to shut down for a little while. How long are we talking? A few seconds? A few hours? A few days? Purple. Oh, it was purple in Illinois too. Oh, you're saying yeah. Was it sunrise or sunset? Sunrise. Actually, everyone doesn't know that we have a sun simulation. There's a lot of people that still deny it. I can't convince anybody that I know personally here in my area that there's a sun simulator. They all think I'm crazy. And no matter what I've shown for evidence, they will not believe or even listen. 300 years. The sun's going to shut down for 300 years? Or it's already shut down for 300 years. No, I don't think that happened. This is the new dark age. I don't think we have 300 years left. Okay, so you saw China Miss Jones saw purple in Atlanta for a minute and a half. The Bible says it will completely go black. Red iron oxide, I timed it the longest 7 minutes. I'm telling you. I show people all the time, my friends, people I know, and they always have some excuse for it. Oh, it's just the way it's moving through the clouds, or whatever. I don't know. They always come up with an excuse. Sorry. And it's just always an excuse. And then it's like, change the subject time. Well, it's hard to see with your naked eyes because it's so bright. Unless it's like in the clouds, then you can see more stuff happening. And there's so much other things that are happening beside the sun simulator. Those little dots, whatever you want to call them, we need to discuss that too. Nope. Now we got a new planet coming in. It's Nibiru. I know you mean Nibiru. All right, let's say a little quick prayer. Dear Lord Jesus, we thank you for another day on this earth. We thank you for all the subscribers and watchers that can come and watch my videos and watch other people's videos. And we pray for the Holy Spirit for discernment, for the truth. And we ask the Holy Spirit to guide us in the search for truth and to reveal things to us so we can know the truth, and we know that you, Jesus, are returning soon. And we need to prepare spiritually, mainly spiritually, and also mentally and physically, but mainly spiritually. We need the full armor of God, so please give us that, Lord. And please just lead us towards the truth. And let me say what you want me to say, Lord, in your will. Let me do your will. In your name, amen. 3 moons. I just heard that. Was it today or yesterday? I think it was yesterday. It was last night. Yeah, it was on. Jeff P was doing a live show with, I can't remember his name now. And then Scott Sion and Claudia Albers. And I think it was on that live thing. I didn't get to watch the whole thing. But yeah, there's supposedly 2 other moons that are orbiting Earth. And how did we not know about this? Yeah, exactly. There was never, we were never taught we had 3 moons. It was just the one moon that always faces us and never rotates. I mean, it rotates, but it always seems to rotate perfectly, so we never see the dark side of the moon. Yeah, Jeff P. Well, it was I can't remember the guy's name. I want to say Greg, but I don't know if it's Greg. And his last name started with an S, I believe. Yeah, they did a live show, and I was watching it, and I was trying to. I had no room on my computer, so I had to free up some space. And in order to do that, I need to go through my videos and take all the still shots out of it. So it was. They don't want us to freak out. Well, yeah, we would freak out, but why now are they announcing this? Why now? All right, Darren says, Isaiah 30:26, the moon will shine like the sun, and the sunlight will be 7 times brighter, like the light of 7 full days when the Lord binds up the bruises of his people and heals the... Sorry. Yes, and to me it seems like when the sun suddenly got brighter and it's white now, that it does seem, I don't know if it's 7 times brighter, but it's surely many times brighter than it used to be. You can't look at the sun anymore. You used to be able to look at the sun for at least a second or 2. Now it's like you can't even, not even a millisecond. It's like your eyes are burning. The moon, NASA calls them moons. Moons. But there's moons around the moon? Making a 3rd moon. Yeah. In the Bible, it just says there's 1 moon. So when NASA, I don't know if I believe anything NASA says, when we get something from NASA saying there's 3 moons suddenly, why didn't we not know about this sooner, for one? And are they really moons, or are they just maybe rocks orbiting the moon or something else? I don't know. I never got the chance to look it up either. Maybe it's man-made. It could be. It's a white lie. Yeah, see, that's another thing, too, about that. Nobody seems to care. It's like everybody has been brainwashed, and that's what it seems like. If you remember, back in the 60s, 70s, 80s, everyone was worried about Big Brother. Orwell and that. Everybody was worried about Big Brother watching you and eavesdropping on everybody and all that. Well, now that it's actually happening, nobody seems to care. I'll have to check that comment out later. That they changed what they taught us. Yes. All right. I want to know. This is why I wanted to do this live show tonight. I wanted to hear what other people thought about halos. For one, what do you think these halos are, and why are we suddenly seeing them all the time now when they're supposed to be a rare occurrence? Phones control everything. Yes, that's one reason why I think when the event happens At least maybe the first event, but at least by the time the big event happens, we got to get rid of all our technology, all of our computers and phones, because that's how they're going to track us. And on maybe the 5G, which is going to be like a blanket over, everywhere. They'll be able to track you everywhere at any time, no matter where you are with your phone. I mean, they can do that pretty much anyway, but say, power goes out and everything, and somehow they're able to still use the 5G, they could track you down. And maybe that's when, I don't know, I just got this weird vision of these robots tracking people down, and them, them using the Wi-Fi, the 5G Wi-Fi, to be able to go anywhere without losing a signal. And they can always be informed, talking with each other, all the robots talking with each other, and tracking people down, and then throwing me into FEMA camps. I've been seeing something about Paul Bailey and the 5 ways of energy. All right, hold on. 5 way. We are in the 3rd way between the 9 and 12, which causes us to have halos. I've heard people say that the halos are caused because ice crystals. Okay. But like the other time, what was it? When we saw the halo all around the country, and then other people in other parts of the world saw it at the same halo. There's no way that the ice crystals are going to be the exact same temperature consistently all around the world. So ice crystals, yeah, it might be ice crystals, but why would we see it everywhere if there's no way that the temperatures are the same all the way around the world? Good question, Haley. Does the sun simulator deliver any type of radiation? I'll bet it does, but I don't know that for sure. And that's another thing, I've heard people saying don't be out. There's another thing. Oh, it was in the other video. I'm going to have to search that. There was this weird outburst of white little things flying through the air, and it wasn't snow. It was not snow. There's no snow here. I mean, it did snow, but it hasn't. Today was totally clear. And these weird lens flares appeared, and I'll have to show you that too. Yeah, they do cover the halo. I'm thinking that there's halos a lot more, and a lot of times I think they're being covered up with chemtrails. A lot of times the chemtrails, especially when the early part of the chemtrails come out, like when I got this today, it seemed like it kind of brought it out more until it got more thicker and thicker of the chemtrails, and then it was covered. They're not sun dogs. The sun dogs, I think, maybe are just on the sides of the halo. And that's just like where the midpoint of each end of each side are. That's just a theory, I guess. Yeah, why are the halos always 22 degrees? Yeah, I don't buy the ice crystals all the time either. Maybe some of the time, but there's no way it could be happening all the time, especially all over the world like this. That I believe, Sam City. Black, red, and yellow. Wow. When what? Oh, okay. I will definitely check that out, Paul. Halos are intriguing, I think. But what in the world would cause a halo and another halo? A halo around the inner halo? And I looked it up because I thought, I never saw a double halo in my life. And I still wasn't, it was just the top of it. Now I've seen a halo, like from Eddie Moore, a halo, and then there was like an upside down rainbow above that. And there was like a line that went 360 degrees around it. That was crazy. holes. I believe that, Laura. All right. All right. Keep talking. I'm going to go over to the video now. I'm going to play it at normal speed this first time and then kind of narrate it, I guess. And after that, I'm going to slow it way down and go to just that one part. For one, look at this thing. That don't look right. There's not really any clouds. It's all pretty much chemtrails. And the shape of the simulator or the shape of the sun, it might be behind there somewhere, but what's in front of it is just, that's what I believe is the sun simulator. You got the rose petals. Rose petals are proof of artificial light, and the real sun cannot produce rose petals. And then we get these weird lens arrays when I move, when I pan back and forth, side to side. Look at these chemtrails. And here's another thing, too. These chemtrails, we got two chemtrail planes going side by side, and they're not supposed to be that close together. I already saw something about the FAA says it cannot, they cannot travel that close together. It's a safety issue. Another thing, too, if you notice right below the video, you got contrail. Like they're trying to people that they're not really chemtrails. But I thought we were done with that. I thought that it was proven, a known fact, the government admitted that they were spraying chemtrails. Maybe not for the reasons that we think, but they're there. Come on. I hate it when videos freeze. All right, now this was the third video. So the halo was fading. You can see that on top part, and then when I pan up, you can see another little part, like an arc of another halo. Right there. See it? I'm hoping you guys can see that. It's not easy to see. And I can tell you, too, when I was looking at it with my naked eye, I mean, I wasn't looking directly at the sun. I was trying to look around it with the halo, but it was almost impossible to see because the sun was just too bright. So most people probably don't notice this because, you know, they don't want to burn their eyes. Well, that's why you have to use a camera to see this stuff. Ugh. All right. I was hoping that this would run smoothly, but it's not to the part because this is taking too long. Come on now. What was it at? It was at 240. I'm going to bump it up, bump it along. Come on. All right, I'm 10 seconds before stuff starts happening. Sorry, excuse me. My spaghetti meal is starting to make me burp. Come on, play. All right. Here we go. When this is when I had it on the lower brightness setting. When I switch it back to the default level, which is there. Okay. See how you saw that there's like a lensing part? I didn't see it that time to the right. It was to the right. It's to the... See, now it looks like the sky turns kind of purplish. Maybe it wasn't there. But right back there was when you see the lensing system on the left side. Did I pass it? Yeah, I passed it. Go back. It's right when I go up. Yeah, it was before that. All right, now I'm going to slow it down. Boom. Come on. There. All right. Where are we at? Okay, this is right when it started. There. See that? That's like kind of like a big giant lens because I've never seen it that big. I've gotten the lenses before. You guys see like a shadow in there too? Here's where it turns purplish. And there's the lens over to the left side. See it going down? You see like a lens, the edges of the lens. And then I go back up again, go down first. And then when I start going up, you can see it again. Or was it to the side? There it is right there. See it? See it going over to the side? All right, now I'm going to try to back just a little and freeze it on that if I can. There goes the lenses on the side there. See those? The pinkish going down to the very left corner, bottom corner. Okay, now come on. Right. Come on. There it is. See it? Over to the left side. What in the world is that? I just think it's part of that lensing system. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm not. Let me know what you think about that. Let's go back to the chat. All right. Whenever I switch between tabs, the chat stops. Okay, here we go. I never saw Halo's growing up. Never saw Halo. I never saw Halo in my life until last year. When I first started filming, that's when I actually caught it on last October was my first one. And now they're trying to make it out like Halos are no big deal, like they're normal, like they're everyday occurrences when they're supposed to be super duper rare. People won't look up, and that's the truth. Good. I'm glad some people see it because it's crazy. I think they say there's 3 Halos, 22, 46. Holy crap. Now the chat's going too fast. 46 and 120. Some similarities reflecting the chemicals from the chemtrail. Yeah, I believe that, especially the aluminum. I think if God will be honest, we could handle it. I don't see. That's the reason why they're not disclosing this is because there'd be a worldwide panic, and most people would not be able to handle it. I think only the people that know that what's going on, we know ahead of time that this is happening. It's going on. So when it actually is revealed to everybody, we'll know ahead of time and we'll be at least partially prepared. I mean, I still think we'll be scared because who wouldn't be? But we'll be prepared and we'll know what to do. So that's a big advantage to us. Who is actually behind this? I believe that it's the fallen angels. But again, that's just my thoughts. Remember, always seek Jesus, seek the Holy Spirit for the truth. I hope that what I say is true, and I hope that I'm doing God's will because I really think I am. So I try to be careful when I'm saying things. I'll try to, if anything, just say that this is what I think, and it's up for you to decide. Yeah, that's Space Force. Come on. Now, yeah, and why now? Why are we just doing this now? Like we're expecting visitors to suddenly come now? Could be a lens or multiple lens eclipse of in the sun. Yes, exactly. Sun shining behind lens, making halo and sundogs. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you, Darren. That's awesome. I think there are multiple lenses. I think there's, I wouldn't even know how many, but many, many all over. And when it gets to a certain part of the sky, that's when they use the sun simulator to shine into it to bend the light, so we can't actually see what's there. But we're seeing what's there through the clouds and through like shadows. We always see these round objects, these round clouds, these round dark spots in the sky. And it's just clouds. I hear that all the time. Oh, it's just clouds. Yeah, okay, maybe once or twice, but every single day, how could the clouds form? And then all these triangles, what are those? The triangles in the clouds. I'm really starting to think maybe it is the TR3B. There's another thought. I'm just throwing this out there too. There was a couple videos I did yesterday or the day before, and there's just triangles everywhere. Different sizes too. So that could either mean that they're different sizes of ships, or maybe they're just farther away, appearing smaller. I don't know. Eminent says ice crystals cause sub-sun, sundogs, halo, sun pillars, noctilucent clouds, and any unexplained phenomenon that we haven't come up with a workaround yet. Well, if they're new, then we got the meteorologists coming up with all these new names for clouds all of a sudden. Come on. We know what they are. They're chemtrails, fools. You don't have to say, oh, there's some other different kind of cloud. Where were they 10 years ago, 50 years ago? They weren't there then. Now they're just suddenly here. New branch of military to add to the deception. It's just another distraction, I think. All right, where was I at? Oh, sorry. I lost. I'm more behind on the chat now. Well, that didn't take long. All right, and I want to say, again, hello to everybody that's coming on. Let's see. Anybody that I haven't said? Hi, Jason. ContraLink Ghost Encyclopedia Britannica, which is the property of Safra. Safra is the richest banker family in the world. Did that happen to be from Saudi Arabia? Our skies today. Hi, Russ. How you doing? Russ, did you happen to see a halo today? I'm thinking that this halo was in multiple spots. I always ask at the same time. So, if I've seen a halo, maybe somebody else has seen a halo somewhere else in the part of the country or some other part of the world too. Wow. Interesting, Jason. That was an interesting comment. Geoengineering. All right. And Linda, hello, Linda. Double halos over Tahoe in the area lasting 2 hours. Wow. I've seen a double halo around the moon, but I've never seen a double halo around the sun until today. Yeah, that's funny. I just said that, and then I read that in the past. I don't see aliens from the moon. Yeah. Yep, street light. And I have a new thing with the street light. I have a street light that's right out my window, and it's LED, and it's a thin rectangular shape. But when you record it with your camera, it's round. And it looks just like the sun simulator, which makes me think, again, it's some kind of technology using LED lights and some other kind of weird energy, too. Skyball. Whoa. Sorry, I'm trying to get caught up on this. It keeps jumping, the chat. I always thought when we're looking at rainbows, because we're only if you think about it, we're looking at a rainbow. It's like half of a halo. Is there something to that? Maybe the Earth shifted, and instead of us seeing just the rainbow, we're seeing a halo. Just a thought. Saw a triangle disappear into the sun, and the sun got brighter in your video yesterday. Yes, there's always triangles going into the sun, around the sun, and sometimes it looks like it's a cloud, and sometimes it looks more translucent, transparent, almost see-through-ish, kind of yellowish clear, and you see all those little balls all around. And you know, I've been getting lots of comments what could be either drones or parabolic dishes. I don't know, but I really think cloud making machines. I do notice now that when I see all those little tiny balls all around, it does seem like the clouds, there's like all these new clouds coming around, making it thicker and hiding more. Sorry, I'm behind. And there's always creepy faces in the clouds. Oh, I hate it when it jumps. I'm trying to get caught up. There's a triangle up there. Well, yeah, I get it all the time. I'm behind on it, but I'm gonna be putting the days in review and nights in review, and I got a bunch of photos of the triangles, and I'm gonna zoom in on them, and I'm gonna put it up there. But I'm so far behind. Oh, you're not feeling well? Hopefully you'll feel better soon. So your mistress is in Illinois. Totally clear, really. It's lots of chemtrails here, at least around in the moon area right now. The moon is totally covered up, so I can't see it anymore. I just saw it for a little while. It was clear for a little while, and then the clouds came in. The video that I got was already partially chemtrailed, or clouds, and couldn't see it very well. It just looked like a thin strip of energy, and it was rainbow colored. Clear in Kentucky. General Revision, hello. Germany. How's it going in Germany? What time you got there in Germany? I'm guessing it would be 1, 2 in the morning. And God bless you too. Message held for review by Gina. And there's nothing wrong with that comment. So let's show it. Boom. Oh. A lot of shady stuff going with the street light on my corner. You know what? Here's another theory I have. You know how the 5G, I saw this thing, God, it was a while back, and it said that they could stream the Wi-Fi, the 5G Wi-Fi, through buildings, through the lights, like the fluorescent lights that are above you, and they could track you and do everything through that. Now, what if they use the 5G through the street lights to be able to do whatever they wanted to do? Not going to say what they were going to do, but you can kind of imagine that. Planet X Hunters channel. 2 sun in opposite directions. So one in the west and one in the east. The picture above it was some sort of gear they used to make movie. I'm kind of confused with that comment. Some sort of gear. I've had people say that it looks like there's some like gears moving around up in the clouds or behind the clouds. The triangle tetraax. Remember Steve was talking about that for a while. But I don't know. The triangle, it's got to be something because it's I mean, it's not always perfect, but a lot of times it's like a perfect triangle. And I've heard other people say a triangle represents Trinity. Maybe it's God showing us signs of the Trinity or Satan and his Trinity, the Antichrist and false prophet. So I don't know. And then I got, I don't know if anybody knows Red Square. He's been commenting saying that it's right there in front of you. You know, God is showing you, you know, telling you something, showing you something, and you're not getting it. Well, and then I went to him and I said, you know, he's done this before too. But he never tells you what it is. And I'm like, you know, if you know what it is, let everybody else know so we can all know. So it brings us closer to the truth. God wouldn't want us to keep things to ourselves, and you know, and then other people don't find out, and you know, who knows what could happen. This one is going to be a roller coaster ride with this planet in our solar system. I think that too. Need to send you pictures ASAP. If you leave your email, I will email you back. I don't like giving out my email because I've done it in the past. Actually, I just put it on a comment for somebody else, and somebody else saw it, and then they started harassing me, telling me that I was Satan and I was telling people lies and leading them to hell. And I was like, whoa. So I don't do that no more. But I will gladly email you back if you put your email in here. And if you don't want to put it here, that's fine. You can put it in a different video comment or something, because you know I don't know how many people are hearing if you don't want to see it. And if you want, also, after you put your email in there, I can write it down and then we can delete it off of a comment. You won't be able to delete it off of the live chat, though, I don't think. If you have a dream with the sky turning into a rainbow, it's 5D light. The rainbows. God is with you. We are not part of any solar system at all. We live in a closed system. Our Earth isn't what we've been taught. Well, I do think there's a lot of lies that we've been taught throughout the years, like the moon landing. I don't believe in the moon landing now. You read about the triangle up there. What books? What old books? I'm 20 minutes ago in the Southwest. I'm trying to get caught up with the chat. Sorry, I'm way behind still. So we got 209. Okay, yep. That's why I was figuring Germany. I am German. I wasn't born in Germany, and my dad wasn't born in Germany, but his father was. So I think I'm like 50% German. But I don't know any German words, really. I could know a couple. That's it. New York City of smoke coming out of the trees. Orange, green. Smoke? Wow. Jumped again on me. They have those lights in Ohio that can track activity in the bad neighborhood. Wow. Yeah, what's this world coming to? General Revision, thank you. You know, the sun. I think, you know, it's weird too, because I think that the people that know that there's something wrong with the sun and the moon it's like obvious to us, but everybody else doesn't see it, and they think that everything is still normal. Security lights. Haha. Triangle hand sign could be them worshiping their triangular host of heaven. Okay, and the 3-6 hand sign is for the hurricanes. They make them with their triangles. Okay, I got Gina. I got your email, and I'm going to write it down, and it's hidden, so nobody can see it. That is awesome. I don't know how that happened. Let me get a surface to write on really fast. Falling behind in the chat. Ugh. Sorry. now I'll just hide it so it will never be seen. I will email you after the show. And if I forget, please remind me, because I do that a lot. Okay. Okay. I'm going to show, Russ just put up a link here. And I'm surprised it's working, but that's great. I will check that out too. And please remind me again, because I get distracted and then I'll forget because there's just so much going on. Okay, where am I at? Okay, good. Where am I at? Okay, there we go. And we're up to Kristen Connors comment. Welcome. Thanks for coming by. Thank you, Jesus. You are coming back soon. Yes, we are getting close. And that's the reason for my channel. The main reason for my channel. I mean, to show the signs, but to also say Jesus is coming soon and we need to prepare. Triangle contains spheres powered by the aether that powers the sun and moon, called the tetrax. That's what I found in books anyway. That's very possible. It seems like the triangles are there, and those little dots, those little balls are all around it. I've seen the rainbows. Yes, triangle hand sign. I did see a white flash with the rainbow colors in it, and I thought I was raptured. This was the day vision I had. That, speaking of the flash, I had a video yesterday, and I put it in the, I think I put it in the title. There's a weird flashing that's separate. You know, I've had lots of videos where the sun is flashing, but this was happening on the side of the sun, and the sun was not flashing, but there was something flashing on the side of it, and it was crazy. And it was a white flash too. It was like two circular white flashes to the side, left side of the sun. Sun simulator. Gina, the iPhone 8. Catch what I can't be seen. I don't know. Okay, these phones. You know, the cameras, especially these new phones and the iPhones, they have this new technology in them where videos can be manipulated, and they can be manipulated live. So I'm worried that when everybody has all these new phones and we get to the point where, you know, we're trying to say, hey, look up in the sky, take pictures, take videos of the sky, of the sun, the moon, you'll see all this crazy stuff. But then these new phones can actually manipulate live video, and you won't see it, and then they'll just think you're crazy. And then it'll be even harder to convince people that there's something wrong. Message him on Facebook with your email address. I got the email address. And Gina's in New Jersey. I'm just worried about these new phones, though. Plus, they'll be compatible with the 5G. Yep, China is getting that stuff going up, and they have all those closed circuit cameras too to track everybody. Somebody put it out. China, it was a while back too. China did an experiment, and they told somebody to, you know, hide themselves. They had like 30 minutes to hide themselves in the city, and the closed circuit cameras found that person right away, you know, with facial recognition and all that. I have white smoke coming out of trees with a moon that literally resembles a mushroom head. Streetlights have that 5G are normally orange or greenish. We are living in a time of the apocalypse. Our system is run by... Uh-oh. Okay, there. I finally got to our Sky's comment about 2 suns. Now it jumped on me again. All right. Sorry, I'm way behind. All right, I'm trying to catch up here. BBC News knows more than the U.S. It's given me at least 20 visions in the past 3 months. I've been raptured and seen more visions of the Great Tribulation than ever before. Jesus will be working miracles soon. I live outside a reservoir that supports New York City. Use the water to conduct their shenanigans. Welcome, FPV Angel. You will find the correct decoding for halos on my channel. The correct decoding. All right. General. Insane maniacs. Freemasons. Vaticanism. All religions, no matter which, is devil's works. Need sleep now. All the best. Thank you. Thank you, General Vision, and God bless you, and thanks for coming by, and sweet dreams. I've seen the TR-3B aerospace planes in a vision before I knew they existed. Wow. And I think we're seeing them all the time now. I've caught a flash a few times, yeah. If the sun flashes for me all the time. I just think it's just too bright for my camera lens, which makes sense. And you know, for a while, people would just get on me for, oh, you're making it do that. But then, you know, that's why I lower the brightness to avoid that. But it sometimes still flashes, even at low brightness settings. And I've even had the sun flashing when the sun is completely behind the clouds. You can't even see it at all, and it's dark. So I don't know what's up with that. I was in a sleep-wake state. Bright white light with rainbow colors. Remember to take your D vitamins. Yeah, I've been kind of on and off of those, but I think I've been tolerating it well. The reason that we have vitamin D deficiency, because our real sun is not there giving us the vitamin D. It's the sun simulator that doesn't have vitamin D. All right, been taking pics. Welcome. Oh, welcome, Peter. FPV Angels channel has correct decoding of halos. I'll have to check that out. You're not going to see the sun again for a long time. It's already gone. I think there's a few explanations, theories that what could happen with the sun. It's maybe we're out of orbit, which is, I'm really starting to think that more and more, that we're out of our orbit and we're moving farther away from the sun. But then if we're like in an orbit, maybe we're coming back around, and when we come back around, we're closer to the sun. And then we're farther away again. That would maybe explain why the sun appears to be this tiny little dot in the sky. Wonderland, the luminaries decoded. And again, remind me to check. I'll write it down. I'm going to write that down. It's easier to write it down than I'll try to remember it. Angel. Wonderland. Oop. I'm writing on the floor, and there's cracks in the floor, and my pen is going in the cracks. I gotta get caught up. I can't get caught up with the chat. Okay, decoded. They edited my video before I got home. They, as in the YouTube, the AI algorithms, typed above. Okay. Vitamin C crystals, too. I've been taking vitamin C almost every day. iPhone 6, not switching. iPhone 6, you're probably better off. That's why I'm scared to get a new phone. I don't want to have the 5G and all the better technology for them to track everybody. But my phone sucks so bad. Overnight, we won't see it coming. It's going to be an Android, new phone. But how will we survive? I think it's just a crapshoot. I think it's a crapshoot because we don't know which side of the Earth is going to get hit first. I mean, it's going to affect the whole world, but some places obviously worse than others. Where am I? Okay, nothing's gone wrong in the heavens, all working as intended. And thank you, Haley. Much love to you, too. Environment is changing in many ways. Prepare for the arriving of Jesus. Now, I know you say Yeshua and Emmanuel, and I want to tell people too, a lot of people say, oh, if you call Jesus, Jesus, or God, God, you're actually talking to Satan. I don't believe that. God knows our hearts. God knows who we're praying to and who we're worshiping. Jesus knows our hearts. Outside, watching the green pale clouds for 15 minutes. Light switch went off and the green went away. I'm starting to do that more, where I'm praying for God to reveal things as I'm recording. Freemasons. They're part of the, Satanists. They're like Illuminati. Sun is just a projection. I think it could be. And local. The Sun Simulator is local because we have seen so many times, and I've proven it so many times, that clouds are going behind the sun. And that's impossible because the sun is supposed to be 93 million miles away. You can't have clouds going behind the sun. But we're seeing it. So we know that it's local and has to be close if the clouds are going behind it. I've been taking pics. You don't have vitamin D because it's binding with aluminum, making our bodies. Okay, that makes sense. Whoa. Darn it. It jumped on me again. All right, where was I? I see the sun flashing. Darren says, I see the sun flashing with my naked eyes, sunglasses on. I've not really seen the sun flashing with my naked eye. It's always through the camera. But I've seen like the sky flash with my naked eye. Not in a long time, though. Yeah. Get rid of anything that has 5G capability. It's funny because we don't supposedly have 5G in our area, but like my sister's internet, there's a 5G one. I never connect to it, though. Vicky says, hi, Vicky. Halos, I think the chemicals sprayed, and then come the chems to cover that. Halos are chemical sprayed. Come the chems to cover it. Okay, interesting. Yeah, it's always the elites that are in the Freemasons and the Illuminati. Scary people. Now, Harrison Ford, supposedly one of them now. All right, come on. All right, Russ needs to take a shower. He'll be back. All right. I've never seen such extreme skies on 65. Yeah, I've always been a scale watcher. See, that's the thing too. It seems like only the older people, like 30 and above, have noticed that there's been something wrong with the sky. And I feel sorry for all the younger people because they never seen the real sun or the real moon or the real sky of what it's supposed to be. And again, it jumped. The moon is not 239,000 miles away either. Okay, I went a little bit below that. Okay. All the YouTubers uploading videos, Nibiru should make a channel with all the videos shared. And that's what I always say too. I think all the truthers should always share. And I'll say this too right now. If anybody ever wants to use any of one of my videos to share, to analyze, to look at, maybe to filter out some things, use it on your channel, go for it. You have my permission. This, I don't believe in not sharing because if you're just going to keep it to yourself, you're not helping anybody. So if anything, just maybe have a little shout out saying, hey, this came from to those who listen. That's all I really care, because then maybe they might come over and check me out too, and that might help people to see the truth. All right, I personally have a video where you see Nibiru and the sun at the same time. I've seen many other similar videos like my own. Do you have a channel? I'm going to have to check that out too. It's near our system. What about Mars? You know how we see the star Mars in our sky? It's like every day. And I was talking with Maverick about this today. And if you haven't checked out Relentless Maverick, check him out. He kind of went off on a few people, but he's looking for the truth too. And we were talking. What was I saying? Totally lost my train of thought there. Oh, Mars. And I was saying, why are we seeing Mars in the sky every single night? I mean, if you have a clear sky, it's always there. Mars only comes by every so often that we can even see it at all. And now we're seeing it every night. Something's wrong with that. So he was thinking that we are out of orbit and we're getting closer to Mars, or Mars is getting closer to us. But check his last couple of videos out. He's got some stuff out there that it's a possibility. He thinks Mars. He thinks that there's, besides just the pole shift, that there's, we kind of go out of orbit every once in a while, and it causes changes, not as much as the pole shift would. But I really believe that we're going to see the pole shift, though, this time. All right, Polaroid sunglasses are incredible. Yes, I've heard a lot of good stuff about that. And if I ever get to my new place, I'm going to dig out the welder's lens that Alabama Mark sent to me, and we're going to try to look at that again. I got such flack when I saw an object below the sun with the welder's lens. Oh, it's just a lens flare. Come on. But I had to give that up because everybody was all over me on that. And then that's funny. And I was talking about the welder's lens, and now I got my welder's lens today. Came to mind on the Tractor Supply. Yeah, it's been a while since I've used the welder's lens, but I would like to try it again. Yep, that's what they're hiding, this Planet X system. Come on, now I can't. Now the chat is froze. What happened? Ugh. Gosh darn it. Way behind. Trying to get caught up. All right. I'm following this since 2009. They started heavy chemtrails in Denmark. Today we see this same sky all over the world. Yes. I started seeing chemtrails in 2002. And that's when I first heard about chemtrails and Planet X, and I didn't believe in but as I saw the chemtrails all the time, and even back then, nobody believed me then, but now everybody pretty much that I know believe in chemtrails, at least. Double halos of California. It's weird. I've never seen one until today. See the people younger can't see them, yeah. And it seems like anybody that's 20 or younger are all just consumed with their phones. Ben Davis Jr., welcome. Sorry, I'm way behind the chat. Prepping water and food. I know I've been saying that for a long time, but I've been not able to really do those videos of preparation because of I could do them, but I want to do them right. And I want to be in my own apartment to be able to do my videos correctly. I don't think I'm doing my absolute best with my videos at my sister's house. And I want to be able to start doing videos. I lived off the grid growing up. That'll help prepare you, Senior Mistress. Very real, because all this summer the temp was going nuts. The farmers were angry with government lying and all the weather channels. God will reveal the truth. Yes. We just need to keep praying for God to reveal the truth to us and for the Holy Spirit to reveal the truth to us. Police are told to shut up and they don't want to lose their jobs. There's got to be somebody out there that's willing to expose this. California fires and the shooter that killed 12 people. And that thing jumped again. Come on. I'm trying to get caught up on this and it keeps jumping. All right, here we go again. Ben Davis Jr., he wrote 2 books. And I know about the other stuff too. I still haven't got a chance. I've looked at some of the stuff. It's so long, but I did look at some of it. And there's a lot. It's a lot. And again, I don't know what we can do about that. What about California and the fires? Because they've been suddenly happening again. And we can't say it's the heat because it's winter. I mean, I know it's not winter, you know, cold. But how are these fires suddenly starting? What about a volcano? Underground volcano. Eclipse by the moon tonight. Jay Ravel. Welcome. So tonight, Long Island 637. 5:30. I was out there. Larger black round object. Did it look like a cloud or just like a dark space in the sky? Kristen, yes, I know people can receive visions from the Holy Spirit. So I don't doubt you. And Davis Jr. showed up 2002, yes. And I've heard other people saying that they've even seen him in the late 90s. But maybe just certain areas were getting them. But I saw him a lot. And I used to record him back then too. But, you know, all that footage is gone from the actual cameras that you used to put tapes in. Gina, I work in ophthalmology. Wow. See, now I really believe the eclipse was the first big deception, and I'm not sure, but I have a theory that maybe when the eclipse happened, that's when they turned the sun simulator on, because the whole thing with the eclipse, it moved the wrong way. It went west to east. Our moon does not travel west to east. I saw them checkerboard the sky. Yep, New York City. And you know what? New York City, after 9/11 happened, if I heard so many stories saying, you know, since there was no planes in the sky, remember everything, all the flights were grounded. There was no chemtrails. It was clear skies. And then after that, that's when the chemtrails started. So it could have started late 2001. I don't know. Tinfoil. Hello, tinfoil. Chemtrails include a multiple amount payload for several targets. Shouldn't there be a moon in my Florida sky? It should have set, though. The moon, I believe, set at 6:44, so that would have been 7:44, which would have been like an hour ago. And that's another thing I wanted to show you too. But I don't want to. I want to get caught up on this really fast, though. Mostly weather warfare, also nanofibers with chips in them. Yes, we breathe that stuff in. It probably lies dormant in our systems, and then when they unleash the 5G, it zaps us. Oh, I'm so far behind on this. 5G is the 5th dimension. Catch all the spirits without trying. Ugh, that's kind of scary. Phones outline gaming. The gaming industry also want the great cyber warriors. They're throwing out war games to brainwash young potential prey to become soldiers. Wow. Yeah, I don't doubt that. What happened? Okay, there we go. Trying for 12 years, and I'm exposing these things that will get shut down all the time. Yes. And I believe that's what's going to happen to me and others as we get closer to revealing the truth. There's a bigger plan we are witnessing. I think there's a bigger plan too, and what it is, I don't think we'll know until maybe too late. Mars orbit is 687 days, 1 year. This time next year, we should not be able to see Mars. It should be orbiting the backside of the sun. Very fine observation. Yeah, why are we seeing the Mars every single night in our skies? I don't remember that. I remember it would always be like, I don't know, a week we'd see it, and then it would be gone. Or you'd just be able to see it barely. Now it's like bigger and brighter. Double halo sun pics. Thank you, Vicky. The mountain next to me, Skyline Drive, wasn't as a tree stump. The trees to heaven are cut down. Books have been suppressed and taken down once I published them. Have you been physically attacked or financially attacked or something like that? The fires came from the DEWs, the direct energy weapons. That I believe too. But I just wanted to throw out the volcano theory too. Check out Morales on YouTube. He got great videos on this fire. I gotta remember all this. Morales, I gotta write that down too. Morales for the wildfires. I'm so far behind. I'm sorry. Wildfires. But I don't want to miss anybody's comments. If this really is the truth, that in a very near future, Nibiru will have so big influence impacting Earth, so obviously our leaders don't want that truth out. Yes, exactly. About the correct date and year that our world will be really in big trouble. Nibiru is just hysteria. Nothing changes in the heavens. I believe Nibiru is Planet X, is Wormwood. Like the rest of the black it was black, but looked like it would be bigger than the normal black area. And it always looks like perfectly round. The moon is following the visible path Enoch mentioned in its phaseless mode. They want you to continue lying to yourself, falling in and out of truth by chemtrailing, and some days the skies are blue for a couple days. Yeah. It's weird. It's like it goes in cycles. They'll be just like so many multiple days with chemtrails, and then all of a sudden there'll be like 3-4 days with clear skies. Control our thoughts. Sorry. It's jumping on me again. I gotta catch up. I'm gonna read these really fast now to catch up, otherwise I'll never catch up. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, get that. Go to my YouTube homepage. Okay. I got all your stuff, but if anybody else is interested. So we believe nothing is wrong. I see clear skies these couple days and summer, then it's dark again. They are controlling the weather and our future. 5G is very dangerous. Get out of the cities fast. I think worst, because 5G is going to be everywhere. Moon looked like it had a bigger black object in the shape of a circle in front of it, leaving a crescent shape lit. That was what Relentless Maverick was talking about today, with cultures seeing the same thing, like there's other planets in front of the sun or the moon causing that crescent shape. And maybe that's why the Islamic flag has the crescent moon. I think he went underground. Who went underground? You will get sick to your stomach when you see the photos I have in my book. I'll have to look into that, Ben. And Sun Simulator. All right. I'll show that. That's fine. Ben had a comment that was hidden, and now it's not. There it is. What happened? Moon looked like okay, did that. Ah, there we go. I believe, like the Bible says, we are on earth. It's under heaven. Ah, darn it. It keeps jumping. Sun, moon, stars are on the firmament. Above the firmament is water. Outer space is a fantasy and a lie. Because of what I know. Glory is the ancient technology that powers the luminaries. I believe that. I believe all the technology that man knows recently probably comes from fallen angel technology. For at least 700 years, I don't believe that. Gina, they infiltrated my whole life due to my knowing. Buke the evil always. Mind control through cell towers. Darn it, it jumped again. Mind control through cell towers and Wi-Fi. And when 5G network goes online, we are all screwed. I believe that, but I think they're probably going to wait for a certain time and then release it all. I mean, they'll probably use 5G and it'll be, oh, everything's fine, da 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 da. And then they'll ramp it up and then everybody will be screwed. If the moon rises before the sun rises and passes over the moon. The moon always rises at different times, though, than the sun does. So that's why we see it at different times, even though we're not supposed to see it during the day. And if you've noticed, the moon is setting almost at the same time the moon is, or the moon is setting at the same time that the sun is, a little bit after, lately. And that's what I wanted to show you, but I wanted to get caught up in the thing. All right, I'm going to go over here now. Going over here to show you this, because I thought we should look at this too. The moon rise, the moon set, sunrise, the sunset times. Now, this is for me in Davenport, Iowa, but I want to show you something that I think is really strange, because the moon is supposed to rise and set a per hour, 50 minutes, something like that, from each other. Now, this first one, I believe, is the moon. Yes, this is the moon. So today is the 9th. The 9th? No, it's not. It's the 10th. Why is it highlighted on the 9th? I don't know. There. Oh, sorry. Come on. Work with me. Really? All right. Can I just get a little zoom? There we go. Thank you. All right, so the 10th was today. Oh, this is the sunrise. I thought I had the moon. Oh, it moved. No wonder. Come on. Now it froze. Now I wanted to freeze here. That's still sun. How is it the sun? Did I get the sun first and not the moon? Okay, there's the moon. Please pause. Pause. That's why. Come on, pause. Come on. Why do I always have problems with stuff like this? I don't get it. All right, first I'm going to shrink it down again. Come on. All right. All right, did it freeze? Now, oh, come on. Now it jumped. What is wrong with you? Come on. It won't go back now. All right, pause. 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 Paused? All right, it's paused, finally. All right, hopefully we can see this. Now, the 10th, which today was 7:16 p.m. Okay, so that's a little bit later than I thought it was. I thought it was, yesterday was 6:33. Okay, now if we look back on this, we got the moon set 3:02, then it goes to 3:39, so that's only 37 minutes. Then 3:39 to 4:13, 3:44 to 4:14. Now we're only 30 minutes. And then we got 4:14 to 4:45 was at 31 minutes. And then 4:45, then it's 33 minutes. And then suddenly it's only, wait, 18. Never mind. That's 35 minutes. There was somewhere in here that I noticed that it. So look at the change in it, though. It's only 30 minutes. And then it's supposed to be consistent, but it's always different times. And I've also noticed too that when you look at this and it says, okay, it's set at such and such a time, I've gone out and looked and it's still way up in the sky, and I'm like, wait a minute, this thing's supposed to be setting in half an hour, but it's way up there in the sky. Can't happen. All right, so now let's go to the sun part. Please. Okay. And now we should be over to the sun. Well, it hasn't switched over yet. So far behind the chat. Sorry. Come on. All right. If you look at the sunsets, they're only a couple minutes apart, like it's supposed to be. It's like 24 hours. And they're just a few minutes apart. To be normal. Why is the moon all over the place? Another thing to discuss. All right, let me try to get caught up in the. It's going to take forever to get caught up on the chat. So bear with me. All right, blah, 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 blah. The shadow would go from west to east. Exactly. No. If the moon rises before that too, but we see the moon traveling from east to west. Even if it is traveling, it's an illusion. Still, we're seeing it. But that wouldn't explain why we were seeing the moon during the eclipse going from west to east. Saturated with nanobots. See, that's another thing. If we're breathing in all that crap, it's in our systems. I think the world went underground. All right, so sounds crazy, but I know I have photos I can't explain different. There you go. Spot on. Check out the Fullerton Informer on YouTube if you haven't already. And then it jumped again. Come on, chat. Work with me so I can get caught up. All right, now I went too far the other way. Oh, my goodness. I went way too far the other way. Come on. How'd I get that far off? Come on. How did I... Oh. And now it's froze. Sorry, I'm way behind. All right. Those projections are not designed to harm us or be mind controlled so that you won't rebel. Trying to make sure we provide them filling up the underground bases for maybe 10 years until 2029. I think it's going to be before that. Entertain with the newer and better technology keeping us hypnotized. I got to go watch my Seminoles get beat up by Notre Dame. Don't forget to look at the books I gave you to read up on. Yeah, I actually would like the Florida State to win because then my team, Michigan, would move up to third place. All people work in the media, including online, YouTube, and such. We have also agents trying to destroy Truth Seekers channels, trying to hush. Yep. Noticed I have no video or photos from. Oh no. From 12/31/2011 to July 2012. My cloud. Anybody else? Some Strawberry Forever. She said that 3 months of her videos are suddenly gone. The internet media back, even though he's probably been back for a while, but I'm just getting back to his comment. I was outside with no dogs, no moon. Again, dark out. It's probably set. Like most people's view, even if you point out these, yep. Planet's nuclear system will be seen as a fool. You'll be seen as a fool, yep. Thanks for listening to this old man, his story about mind control in its finest hours. Thank you for helping out and contributing. I appreciate everybody that's commented. It won't fit in society and they want this to be kept as conspiracy, hence Wikipedia, Planet X. Yep. It's the truth, but it's the truth, even the hidden, latent feeling inside that you can feel it, even people feeling scared and won't open their mouth, being afraid of being ridiculed. I'm beyond that, at least. I mean, I've already been ridiculed enough. I get my info from a former DARPA fellow who studied Planet X for 30 years, and he speaks the truth. Everything else is psyop. So they chose to lie for themselves. Also, these USA, perhaps other governments, Europe, UK, are working together, so this will only be a small mass hysteria online. Yeah, I believe actually probably all of the major governments around the world are probably in on it. I will definitely check out those books. As I said, I've read part of some of it already. It's a lot. You hardly see any documentation on the real news channels because the government leaders are giving strict orders to leaders of news stations to fire all, including channels. Other forecasters never say anything about it either. They just, it's just thin clouds in the air. Not chemtrails. Clouds. I remember that when they first started saying that back in like 2003. They're thin clouds. Really. I live 15 minutes from Tesla's famous Tower site, as well as the first CERN at Brookhaven Lab. I've seen some here. Today, the moon was beside Venus. I was out at 5 a.m., could not see the moon. It was dark. They rose together, could not see it until sunrise. Mr. MBB, 53, said it was normal in a video the same day. Really? I'm so far behind on people's videos. Come on, chat. Now it froze on me. I can't get caught up. So we don't or hardly stand a chance spreading this to the. Come on, I lost the chat completely now. All right. So the media is hence the 1977 Frillian. Watched my channel yesterday. What? Oh, Rapture Dream. Okay. That could very well have been super real and intelligent being tried to give us our future news because they obviously can't time travel. Hence, John Titor example could also be really real. Our world could be more fantastic than we can dream of, and in dreams we rescind the true information about our own future, and personally had dreams about the future that came true. And I have had dreams come true too. If you check the time and date on a full moon for your area, you will see that the moon rises before the sun sets. Not always. It's always at different times now. That's why we probably haven't seen the moon. Well, I haven't seen the moon because it's been just totally cloudy. That says the moon is on the opposite side of the Earth from the sun. No. You saw it tonight. We saw the sunset and the moon was right behind it. That means we can see all the way around the world from our local area. What? No. NASA, not a single answer. I don't believe anything from NASA, and that's true. I don't either. Elite. What NASA is one letter away from Satan. If you mix them around, it's minus a T, and NASA always uses the countdown T minus 1 minute and counting. NASA minus a T. The elite have inverted concave Earth to create the globe lie, and they run flat Earth too to hide concave. Welcome, Samuel. They're hiding concave Earth with flat Earth. I still don't know about flat Earth. I mean, there's some stuff to it, and some stuff about round Earth too. I don't believe, but flat Earth, I don't know. I don't think that matters though. It's not a salvation factor. Posted that video on my channel, but I'm just now loading to YouTube, so I'm not real up to speed. Sorry, my bad spelling. Sun moves faster than the moon as it passes over. NASA is why we are so programmed. Am I caught up finally? And Darren's last comment I have: over the moon shadow would be in the west. After it passes the moon shadow would be in the east. Okay, I'm not sure. All right, I got caught up with the chat, and now I forgot what I was gonna do. Oh, I was gonna check to see if I'm caught up on here because I'm probably behind. Yep. All right, let's get this thing caught up here, please. Come on. Ugh, why? There. Finally moved. Okay. All right, so I'm caught up. But again, the reason I did this video was to have people's comments and thoughts about the Halo, and then a double Halo. This is just held for review. Sorry, I don't know why it was held for review. Our skies today. Can you go to my channel and watch my last upload? Yes, let me write that down. And I'm sorry, Russ, I've been so far behind on everything. I haven't been watching videos lately, just here and there. Last upload. And I've always thought that you're always getting, how come it didn't work? You're always getting really good stuff here. There. Cool. Still from October. Okay. Definitely check that out. And I've been talking with Roger. And, you know, Roger, he gets a lot of good stuff over in Ohio there, too. And, yeah, I don't know what it is. It just seems like since I moved here, I was like, I have no time to watch anybody's videos anymore. And I don't know. It's a combination of a lot of things. And it's hard to watch videos on my computer. Mainly makes sense. I don't have my normal chair. I don't have a table. And the bed I have now, because my bed's in storage, so my back is always out all the time, and it's hard to watch things because my back and my neck go out, and it's just hard to do. Brother Roger Paul. Roger Paul gets a lot of good stuff too. He gets a lot of the red skies with what looks like planets poking through. All right, what's this? Chemtrails, the Destroyer, Nibiru, Devil Sun, Halo, Weather Mod. Okay, Peter put up a link. I don't know why these links are working. I'm glad they are, though. So we can go over there. What would happen if I clicked on one of these links? Let's see what happens. Will it actually put me in another tab with this? And we can go look. If that's true, we could go look at a couple people's links too, which I don't mind doing. Uh-oh. Yeah, I got rid of the chat, though. Uh-oh. I hope that didn't mess things up. I think it didn't, but I'll have to go back. 53 minutes. Get a little preview. I don't know why I'm tired. Get a little preview of what he wants us to see here. And I'll write this down too to look at later. If it ever loads. Load, please. Oh, while we're waiting for this to load, I'll give you guys an update on my appeal hearing for my Section 8. I'm getting all the information lined up, and I'm putting it together of what I'm going to say and everything. And I got, thanks to, what the heck is that? Okay. And thanks to some people, they helped me with some links and stuff for mold, and she helped me a lot. And I want to thank her for a lot of the help she's given. Oh, wow. I don't have the sound on. I got it muted. Is that a rainbow in the corner there? In the right hand blower corner? This thing never wants to load. Yep. It's pointing it out. Why aren't you loading? Wow, look at that. And look at how there's like just all chemtrails, and over to the right side there's open sky. But look at, there is a space there. That is really weird looking. Chilly. And of course the contrail. Thank you, YouTube, for letting us know that these are just really contrails. I'm telling you, contrails would not show us this at all. That's the floor squeaking, not me farting. Yeah, unplugged. I'm sorry, Peter. Okay. Do we need to hear this? Is there something we need to hear? Oh, I can't see your comments though because I'm over here now. And I'm afraid too that with more, I'm gonna get rid of the other one, my sun and moon. I notice if I have more tabs up, the slower it runs and freezes. Oh, not responding. No. Okay, got rid of one. World is that? That's like a double halo, but they're connected. If that's what that is. What in the world? That's crazy. It's freezing. I think this out another time, but if I look, help YouTube. Move it. Chemtrails, the Destroyer. Whoa. Nibiru Double Sun Halo Weather Mod. Henning Kemner. This is from March. Wow. Okay. So there you guys go if you guys want to check this out because it looks pretty. Now I can't get back up to the video. Come on, give it a like. What happened? Oh, it clicked on the contrail thing. Come on, really? Any day. Okay. Switch between tabs, and then the tab has to load up again. Sorry about that. I'm trying, Peter. I'm trying. And I'm sorry I'm not on chat yet. Give me a minute. I was hoping to see a little of the video. Whoa, it skipped way ahead to 28:48 for some reason. What? All right, let me see if I can back up. All right, back at the beginning. Ugh. All right, looks like it's playing finally. I'm gonna go forward a little bit. It looks like it's like there's a halo, and then like an outline of another halo to the side, and you can see the rainbow parts, colors on the one, but the other one just looks like maybe white chemtrails. I'm sorry, this isn't working. Whoa! I want to see this video, darn it. Yeah, there's little spaces in that. It could be from the thicker chemtrails. That's pretty colorful. I usually don't get halos that colorful. Wow. And it froze again. All right. All I can say is I got a lot of things to do now. And don't forget to check out Jeff P's latest video, the live stream with Claudia Albers and Scott Sion. And I can't remember the other guy's name, Gary or something. And Relentless Maverick. Our skies today, don't forget, up in Michigan. Another great channel. Yeah, it just keeps freezing. Sorry. I'm going to have to just stop. I'm just trying to fast forward it, just by jumping ahead, and it's not even doing that. There. See if it does it this time. Nope. There. Well, it jumped ahead. I'm going to go back to the chat. Sorry. But I will definitely check it out, and I urge other and any other links that people put in here, check those out too. About these live shows, it just wants to just take forever, and it freezes. It's just terrible. Now, hopefully, I don't have to start from the beginning on this. So slow. Come on. Excuse me. I breathed in too fast there. An error occurred. What? No. Just one waiting. How is it waiting? No. Error occurred. How could it? This is separate than the Hangout, so it shouldn't have screwed up. Oh my. This is terrible. Error occurred. What? Are you kidding me? Wow, this is awful. But I want to thank everybody again for coming out, watching, listening, contributing thoughts and ideas. That's what we're here for, to discuss everything, so we can try to figure out what's going on and what the truth is. Okay. We won't click on any more links. If I can ever get back to where we were on the chat, please. And check out the 3 videos of the Halo. The first one shows it kind of faintly. Second one is clear as day. And the third one has the partial, it looks like a partial arc above the halo, which could be another full halo, but just covered and hidden. I hope I'm not just talking for no reason here. All right, come on, chat. Let's go. Wayne Stager, thank you. Wayne, I don't know why I said Gary. I knew the last name started with an S, though. All right. Let's try to get caught up here again with the chat. All right. Again. Try to go back. I got the last. Oh, come on. Why? And now it went too far back. Come on, work with me, please. I scrolled up a little and it jumped an hour ago. Maybe not an hour ago. Still haven't got to where I was. All right. Cool still picks from October. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Here's the. I'm almost there, I think. Come on. Okay. All right. Oh, it jumped again. YouTube, work with me. Mike Morales is live now on the fires. Okay. Okay. Great pet you. Well, I also do that too with like my phone. Yeah. It does make it easier, right? All right. So appreciate what you do. Thank you, Gina. It's God's work, and that's all I'm doing is God's will. We have full moon on the 23rd. Time and date in my local 7 a.m. Moon sets at 7:12 a.m. Wow. So the sun rises 12 minutes before the moon sets. We'll see both in the sky at the same time. And I've seen that too, and I've videoed that. Everyone, make sure you watch Planet X Hunter's new upload showing two suns opposite directions. It's very good and undeniable. Thank you, Russ, our skies today. I catch that after Jeff Skies. Hope you feel better. Yes, please feel better, Russ. But don't do too much, because I know you can get burned out easy. And I'm not just saying you. I'm just saying anybody can get burned out easy from all the work that everybody does. I do, and I know you do a lot of work. So keep that in mind too. Do it. NASA says during full moon, sun and moon on opposite from my local area. I don't know about that. Come on. Oh, am I at the end? I caught up. You'll like it, mistress. There. Okay. Caught up. So we don't have very many people watching now, but I appreciate everybody that came and watched. And listened. There's nobody that has all of the truth. And I believe that us getting together and chatting and talking over everything, we can learn stuff from each other. And that's the main thing, is to try to find as much as we can. The better we be for what's coming. Okay. So I'm caught up with the chat, or it froze on me again. Okay, there we go. I'm old and tired. That to mean you're tired from being old. You're tired from all the work you're doing. And I'll have to check out some other people's. Sun Halo. Truthers workers. Oh, yes, I will email you. Don't worry. But reminding might not help. But if I don't email you within, let's just even. Don't forget to email me. I try to always do it right away too, because that's my plan, is to when this is over, to email you right after. That's the way, so I don't forget. Because if I put it off and do something else and then try to come back to it, I'll forget. It's tough. It's terrible. I think everybody should join, and we all, as a community, discuss everything, show our pictures and videos, so we can all see and compare what we're getting. It's coming, I hope. I push show. Come on. All right, so, but it just says, okay, there it goes, I think, finally. Maybe. I understand if somebody's cussing or something like that. There. Okay, there it is. Is there anything else? Is there anything else something else? God, what am I? Is there anything else that somebody else would like to talk about? Something else maybe that could be about the Sun Simulator or something totally different. And I just want to say I did a couple days ago, and it wasn't meant to be a live video. It was meant to be a private one, then just put up. And then and stop it. I'm forgetting everything I'm trying to say here. Oh no, don't tell me I forgot. Quick, someone tell me what I was just talking about. I talked to an older man that he noticed the class. He was 80. Old timers. What was I saying? Oh my goodness, I totally lost my train of thought. When that happens to me, I'll just totally forget what I was thinking about. What do you think all the shadows are that we are seeing by the sun? I believe they are planets. I really believe they're planets, and they're using that lensing system to hide it, and somehow it makes it just look like a dark spot instead of what it really is. Okay, it was about I was trying to think about it on a video. An older video I did. Oh, the live one. Oh, and I want to do this again too. There's a lot of things to do, but in the other video, I said, I just wanted to play a Christian song because usually they always get the copyrights. I mean, I just get copies, but I didn't care. I just wanted to play some Christian music, so I want songs, and of them were from other people, what they wanted to hear too. It was nice to actually play some music and worship. And again, too, what I wanted to do. I think it's the planets causing them. Yes. Yeah. Perfectly round. Sometimes it looks like clouds, like that, like there's a perfectly round cloud, and other times it'll just appear dark area. Yeah, I really believe that that's what's on. And that's bending the light so we can't see it, or they're making it look like something else so it doesn't look like we saw a planet. If we saw planets in the sky, everybody would be freaking out. But I don't know. In a way, I'm kind of freaked out about it, but I'm not, if that makes any sense, because I know what it is. At least I don't know exactly everything, but I think that's what's going on. It's the Planet X system. I'm sorry. I know, copyright on God's. It doesn't matter that even regular songs, they'll do that to me too. One time I played like 5 seconds of a song just in the background. It wasn't even on my. I didn't purposely put it on the channel. It was just in the background, and copyright. And I've even done karaoke songs and they put copyrights on. I'm like, really? It's just me singing a karaoke song. Come on. The winter depression has arrived. That's right. No sun, only darkness. Yeah. Had to be a glitch in the green screen. Wow. What about the whole entire sky being maybe not a green screen, but a screen above us, and then the 5G creating the Antichrist is going to broadcast going to appear using 5G and whatever other technology that they're using. And I did a video where I called it Trump appears in the clouds, and it looks like a face. And somebody said I didn't even notice it. And somebody said that looks like President Trump in the clouds. So then I went back and looked at it, and it does. It looks like a picture, and it looks like a holographic picture. And I mean, it looks real. It doesn't look like just an image, you know, of a face. It looks really detailed. Face to face, not in real life. You mean in your visions? While I'm thinking about it, I'm going to put a tab over here with my email. It's not letting me. Just so it's there, so then after I see it there, and I won't forget. Wow. I get a new tab, and then 3 of them pop up. 4 of them pop up. Uh-oh. Did I lose something? I lost one of my, well, oh well. I was going to show you one of my other videos too, but you guys can check that out yourself. All right, let's get here. Wow. Everything is super slow and won't load and freezes. Terrible. All right. So then it'll be there, and I won't forget Gina. Can't get back to the chat. To a different tab. Why so slow? Why? I'm sorry when this happens. It's like it makes it kind of boring because it's like, you know, waiting for something to happen. All right, back here. All right. But I don't know. I think he's in Michigan. I'm not exactly sure where in Michigan. I think it was, yeah. I was going to say lower Michigan. Northeast, lower Michigan. See, that'd be near Detroit then, wouldn't it? Luca! Welcome, Luca, and thank you. Is this freezing, slowing, buffering, taking forever? Oh yeah, everything's good. Don't worry, because it's not so much for me, but for everybody else. I don't want everybody else to be, you know, waiting with dead air, nothing going on, and 200 miles north of Detroit. Okay, gotcha. I was born in Royal Oak. Thank you, Luca. Thank you for thanking me. And thank you for this donation. I appreciate every little bit I can get. And I will do a video soon about my preparation for the hearing. I've got pretty much everything done. I just have to organize it all now. So, and that's unseasonably cold too. 11 miles, 5. Wow.